Two cities, one a picturesque beach town on Georgia's coast, the other a teeming village in southwestern Nigeria, thousands of miles away. What do these two places have in common? Both are united by a medical mission that is saving lives and can touch your life as well. Horizon International Medical Mission was founded at the beginning of the millennium by Dr. Kennedy Okere, a Nigerian physician practicing medicine in Chatham County, Georgia. Every year, Dr. Okere and members of his team of volunteers return to his native village of Owerri in Imo State, Nigeria for 2 weeks, bringing much-needed medical and dental care to thousands of people 24 hours a day. They provide wide-ranging basic care that is often taken for granted in the developed world.
If you start thinking about numbers, it's so much. We've seen a lot. We've seen nothing less than 10,000 over a period of 9 years.
Horizon International Medical Mission has made great strides over the years, thanks to help from people from Dr. Okere's new home in Georgia. Monetary support has poured in, along with medical equipment from the Rotary Club of Savannah, pharmaceuticals from MAP International and AmeriCares, and even a much-needed ambulance.
We see ambulances all the time, but one is making a long-distance run to Africa. Memorial Health University Medical Center donating a MedStar ambulance to the Horizon International Medical Mission. And this ambulance will make a huge difference.
Now Horizon has completed a hospital building in Owerri, and as soon as funds are raised to hire doctors to staff it, Dr. Okere will open the hospital's doors 365 days a year.
That's the whole goal of this mission, because they cannot continue to rely on us on a day-to-day basis. We want to make sure that they're able to start developing the attitude of taking care of themselves. We've given you the tools. You have to help yourself. That's the whole goal.
Horizon partners with various universities, nonprofits, and hospitals all around the world to bring more urgent care and surgery free of charge to those who need it, and in many cases to bring the patients to the hospitals overseas. 10-year-old Chigozie was flown to New Jersey's Deborah Hart Foundation to have his mitral valve prolapse repaired. A 24-year-old tumor was removed from this 28-year-old woman's upper jaw. A second surgery will finish the job. This massive soft tissue tumor grew for 28 years. Now 2 pounds have been removed with future surgeries planned. Miss Aguilo's horrible 30-year-old amioblastoma is now gone, thanks to surgery aboard the floating hospital ship known as the Mercy Ship. A massive goiter compressed this woman's airway. Thanks to Horizon, surgeons removed the goiter so she can breathe freely once again. This 13-year-old girl lived with a huge tumor growing on her lower jaw for 8 years, until Horizon convinced surgeons in South Florida to get involved and change her life. A local university in Nigeria teams up with Horizon to provide surgery to repair cleft lips and palates. Another partners with Horizon in research aimed at solving chronic hypertension in the area. Horizon helps in other ways as well. Youngsters at this orphanage had a hovel for a kitchen and no clean water to drink or wash clothes, until Horizon donors and volunteers helped build a proper kitchen and install water tanks and taps. And the medical care Horizon offers also includes dental care, an often overlooked but vital component of overall health. Through it all, Dr. Okere's American Home Church, Sycamore Church in Savannah, has backed Horizon up with donations, volunteers, and prayers, but others are involved as well. Tybee Island resident Julia Pierce has found a place in several of Horizon's mission trips to Nigeria, and now frequently picks up donated glasses at Tybee City Hall.
And once a month I go and pick up the eyeglasses. There are boxes and boxes of glasses. These were glasses that people would be throwing away because they don't have any more need for them, but they give them to us, and we take them, and it creates a miracle in those small little villages that we go to.
Over the years, Pierce has become sort of a one-person cheerleading squad for Horizon.
And I'm excited about telling people about the mission because people want to be involved. People want to help. People want to see their faith in action. And everybody can't get on that plane and go and serve the people. We understand that. But everyone can help.
In order to go and do that mission work,
Julia stirred up so much support for Horizon that James Maruko, king of Nigeria's Imo State, where the village of Owerri is located, has personally visited Taibi twice to say thank you, including this appearance in September 2009.
I decided again that I will come again and say thank you through the forum of this council. We appreciate, words cannot appreciate my feelings and the feelings of my people for what Dr. Kere and Mrs. Pierce and the rest of them are doing for my people.
So how are we looking?
Tybee Islander and Savannah television news director Michael Sullivan has covered the King's visits and become personally involved in supporting the mission.
We're integrated into their daily survival. And I think once you hear the story and meet some of these people, you're going to find out it's a very legitimate, good thing to do. It goes to the heart, and it goes to understanding where we are in the world.
In recognition of Dr. Okere's effort in rural health development in Imo State, Nigeria, the Council of Traditional Rulers of Owerri West local government and the then governor of Imo State, Chief Achike Odenwa, coronated Dr. Okere as High Chief and his wife as Lolo, or Queen, in 2005.
Well, it's a great feeling when you find that your people appreciate what you do. There's no other way they can tell you thank you than to honor you.
The outpouring of support for Horizon has amazed Tybee Island's mayor, Jason Buelterman. Now, Tybee and Owerri are even linked as sister cities.
And I think, we have an obligation to do something to help these folks out, especially for a place like Tybee where our biggest problems are parking and, cigarette butts on the beach, and their biggest problem is getting a meal for the next day. So I think being in the good position we are, we have an obligation to help out.
So what will you do? Is God calling you to get involved? There are many ways. If you are able to travel for 2 weeks and cover the cost of your trip, you may join one of Horizon's annual visits to Nigeria and watch as lives are changed.
It's the best thing I've ever done because it really lets you see, first of all, that in America, born in America, we're so rich. People are dying for the things we throw away. And anyone can go, meaning as long as you have a desire to serve, you can find something to do.
Or you may choose to lend your support from home, offering prayer or even financial support to help others make the journey.
The average lifespans are short. Kids are sick. There's no way other than individual volunteerism that can keep Owerri alive. It's that critical.
Either way, you can know that your gift will make a difference, and every dollar Horizon receives will be spent saving lives in Nigeria. To find out more, visit Horizon International Medical Mission online at www.himm.org or call Dr. Okere at area code 912-308-8799 and watch how God changes you as your gift changes the world.